they were in my dad's library, and they were the only political books that my dad owned. And the reason I read them as a kid was because they were cartoonish, caricaturish, and uh, it told the story of the diplomacy surrounding the what it used to be called, the equivalent of the World Cup of hockey, right? But it was the Summit Series. That's what it was. It was the Summit Series back in the day, right? So Reagan, Pierre Trudeau,
Right.
uh, was it Gorbachev? Yeah, yeah, Gorbachev, and was the Russian dude. And
Right.
so a lot of that, like Russia was experiencing glasnost,
Right.
and all this stuff was going on. A lot of the diplomacy and negotiations that went around, which became like the falling of the Berlin Wall, right? With Reagan, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall, like all that. A lot of the backroom, back channel negotiations happened at hockey rinks because the Summit Series, like the three countries kind of came together to play like this series of hockey. But it wasn't just so the Red Army could like scare and annihilate, the non, steroid using college kids of the United States and Canada.